We're back on Kababayan Today. We're having a very interesting discussion. Quite inspiring, actually. Kasama natin si Abby Asistio. Abby, thank you so much for sharing your journey through alopecia with all our viewers.
Again, it's a pleasure and opportunity to just share my story in the advocacy.
Okay, so ang alopecia ba nawawala? Bumabalik? In your case, will you have it forever?
Well, I'm not sure. I hope eventually all of my hair grow back. Well, I have hair now, and it's great. I still have a couple of patches, so sometimes I still wear my headbands to cover it up. But there was a time I was completely bald to the point that I didn't have lashes, I didn't have eyebrows. Kasi iba-iba siya. It comes in phases.
Okay.
So I had the patches, and then I became completely bald, and then I grew my hair back at 5th grade. I was in 5th grade, and 7th grade, everything fell off again. So parang, okay, I don't know when this will grow again and fall again, but it's hard, especially for my parents. They didn't want to see me go through it, but all they could really do was be strong for me and be there for me. So parang sa akin, okay, kung tumubo, tumubo, kung hindi, hindi.
Okay, pero you've used your condition in a very, very positive light because you're bringing awareness to alopecia. How have you used your condition, especially sa Pilipinas and your celebrity status? I mean, people know you as a singer. How have you sort of come out, diba? Come out to the world, sharing your condition and bringing awareness to it?
It was actually a long process, like what I said a while ago. I wasn't as vocal about it. There was a time I wore hats and wigs, basically because I felt like it was something that I needed to be embarrassed about, something I needed to hide because it was ugly. I mean, for a girl, I'm like, who would like a bald girl? So it was hard. But in 2012, fortunately, I had an episode with some friends and my management telling me, or suggesting that I just go bald. I mean, as a singer, they're like, why not just do the bald look? I'm sure it would look good in you.
Yeah, at saka statement siya.
Yeah, a statement. It's like boldness. But at that time, I was very defensive and I didn't like the suggestion because I'm sure for them it was just a marketing or branding suggestion, but it was hard for me because it was my life. I had to deal with it. I felt I had to like endure all the negative things that other people
might think
and say.
At alam naman natin sa Pilipinas, at miski naman kahit saan sa mundo, you know, what people think of you matters.
Yes.
Right? You know, what other, at lalo na may mga chismis, di ba? At nakaka-apekto rin yun.
It really does.
So
it affects your self-esteem.
What was your
turning point?
Yes. What was the turning point?
After that whole episode with them, I came home, I was crying. I was like, Lord, I asked God again, why do I have this? Why is this? It caused like a stir in my heart, and it felt like I didn't like their suggestions, but at the same time, it was something was building in my heart, and there was a call in my heart to actually do it. So I searched online, and I saw how in other countries, there were advocacies, awareness campaigns, there were foundations, all for alopecia. And when I saw it, I saw different women coming out bald and saying how beautiful they are, and like their statements were as bold as, I don't have hair, but I could do whatever I want, I could reach my dreams, I could face everyone and say I'm beautiful and I'm proud. So when I saw that, it really like, it smashed me, and I felt like that it challenged me to actually like rise above the condition and take that step to use what I have, which was my platform, my music, to share the message, to cause awareness, and at the same time help the people who are like me, who have the condition. Because I grew up not knowing that anyone else was out there who had the condition. No one was encouraging me. So now that I've reached that point of acceptance, I want to help others reach that point of acceptance as well. So in 2012, I decided to do a concert, and I took off my bandana. I sang bald for the very first time. I wrote a song called Beautiful, which was inspired by my hair loss journey, and I sang it. And it's great and crazy how 2012 I was alone, but I took that step. And a year, 2 years after it, there are 80 of us already.
80 people?
80 people during our third awareness concert. So it's great because we now have a support group. We have Alopecia Philippines. And these are the things that I was only like dreaming about years ago.
That you wish, I'm sure you had when you were growing up too.
And now, like, I didn't have that. Now I don't want to rob everyone else of that opportunity. The reason why I have this condition is because I get to to stand up for myself and use my condition to help others, to inspire others. And now it's great how I'm in America and sharing this exact same story to the people who inspired me to go bald in the first place.
What a story.
Like, just talking about it, like, I feel cold. I'm like, is it really happening?
Kinikilabutan ako.
It's so surreal. It really is so surreal. And like every opportunity that I have to talk, to share the experience, I take it because the goal is to really to cause awareness and to educate, because with more education, with more awareness, the more people are understanding, the more people are open and are less judgmental.
That's right. Abby, you are an ambassador for not just this condition, you know, not just alopecia, but for other people that are looking to find their self-esteem. That's a very powerful thing.
It's a huge responsibility.
It sure is.
So right now, I just really like, every day I like, Lord, help me, because I know I can't do it alone. Like standing in front of everyone, like what you said, not just in terms of alopecia awareness, but to encourage people to just be themselves and embrace your uniqueness are such powerful message at a time, a very powerful message at a time when everyone wants you to conform and to meet a certain standard.
That's right. Okay, well, when we return on the show, we'll talk about your beautiful music and your song, Beautiful. We'll be right back.